So today we're going to be making homemade beef stew. First thing we're going to do is start with the beef. And I just cut up, I think it's like chuck roast or something like that, into bite-sized pieces. Then I'm going to season it with about a teaspoon of pepper, about a teaspoon of garlic, and then a teaspoon of seasoning salt. So about 2 teaspoons of flour. And then over here in the pan, you want to put some vegetable oil. Make sure you heat it up because you're going to brown your beef. I'll stir it up. You back it up some, child. Really? Mix it up. Coat it. Alright, once that's done and coated, you're going to brown your beef. Alright, now that your beef is completely coated, we'll go ahead and dump it into the pan because you want it to brown. Flour is going to thicken your sauce later, so want that to brown. Alright, while your beef is over there browning, I'm going to cut up an onion, probably a whole onion. Up an onion, I'm going to cut up 2 carrots. Alright, so 2 carrots, 1 onion, 3 celery, cleaned. I also need to cut up potatoes. So depending on the size of the potatoes, on how many you're going to want, I'm going to do about 5 or 6 of them for the. Okay, now that your beef is brown, you want to remove it out of the pan because you're going to saute your vegetables a little bit. Make sure you get all that goodness because you're going to need all that drippings for your gravy to thicken it up. Alright, now that you have removed the beef, set it aside, and we're going to put in a whole onion, 2 carrots, and 3 celery. And let that saute for a few minutes. And I'm going to add some garlic. After you have cooked the vegetables for about 2-3 minutes, we'll go ahead and add about a teaspoon of garlic. And then I'm going to add the meat back in here. And let that cook for just about 2-3 minutes with the meat in it. And then I'm going to add beef broth. Alright, now that it's cooked a couple more minutes, we're going to go ahead and add the beef broth. we'll do about 3 cups of beef broth. Because we got to put potatoes in it too. Now that the beef stew over here is boiling, we're going to add 6 potatoes, cut,
chopped,
sliced.
Because everybody's picky, my mom does double potatoes.
Really? No. Because your niece is asking for mashed potatoes. Alright, now that the stew has cooked for about 20 minutes, potatoes are not quite done, but I'm going to try it and see if I need to put some seasoning. Make sure it's seasoned correctly. Taste it, taste it, taste it. Now I'm going to add a little bit more pepper and a little bit more seasoning salt. Probably about half a teaspoon. You don't need much. Just a little bit. Another half a teaspoon. Then it should be good. And then I want to make a roux, which is going to be cornstarch, and I use a little bit of broth out of here. And you just mix it together. Put it in a cup. You mix it together to thicken up your sauce a little bit. Probably about a teaspoon of cornstarch. Add it and see how thick it gets. You want it to depend on how thick you want it. Let that cook for about another 10-15 minutes and we'll see if we need to add more roux to it. And there you have it. Homemade beef stew, rice, and cornbread. Make sure you like, dislike, leave me a comment, subscribe. If you try any of the recipes, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know and I'll get back to you. Thank you.